So this is the property on M64. That's heading towards Ontonagon. You can see the yellow for sale sign there. Kind of heavily wooded, the road. And this is heading towards Silver City in green. That's the Sunshine Motel. That's right there. And the 12-foot easement that you see on the listing information is this beach access for the Sunshine Motel. So I'm going to go down there because it's technically on this property so that you can get an idea. It's cute. They have these little candles lighted up at night. Of course, somebody would have to come out here and light them. Or maybe somebody had a special event and had it at that point and left them. But again, the lot here on M64 is heavily wooded. I guess it's better than being heavily swampy. There's somebody's house right there. Now this is, this right here, there is an area that is swampy. And this is it right here. You can see that water in there. It's quite a bit, I don't know if you can see back here in this clearing here. There's no, it's always a good indication when there's no tree canopy, that it is swampy in there too. So you can see there's kind of a big area of no tree canopy. That would indicate that that is some pretty wet land there. So still looking. But then we're coming up to higher ground here. And you can see this path is right through here and is dry. So I would imagine that, you know, somewhere in this area is where you would probably want to have a camper or a home with this view. It's raining like mad, so my apologies if something's on the camera. But we're right back out here on the beach, Lake Superior. Again, Ontonagon is down that way. Canada is that way. And if I step further out here, you can see the Porcupine Mountains there in the distance. Beautiful beach though, nice sandy beach. And then looking back at the lot again. We'll head back up to the road. Glad I came down this path rather than trying to fight my way through the brush and into that really wet area. And here you can see this is going to be the neighbor on the other side. It's a little bit of a distance away, but this neighbor's pretty close. But I suppose if you're in the middle of this land here, it's probably going to be equal distance on both sides. And we're back uphill again. We're getting closer back, heading back to the road, and we've come uphill quite a bit. So this land, I mean, other than it being raining, it's pretty high and dry. And we're going to continue uphill as we go toward the road. So I would say probably about 2/3 of the way back seems to be, I still see a little bit of water back there. Quite a bit higher than it was about 2/3 of the way back. See, there's some water in there. But there is some higher land behind it too. So about 2/3 of the way back is where it dips down really low and then heads back up as you head toward the shoreline. And of course, we're heading back uphill as we're going back to the road. So we're back out at M64, and you can see there's I don't know if you can tell or not, there's a dip here in the road, and that's probably for drainage purposes. Oh yes, there is. So this is, you can see the culvert under that driveway. So you would want to put in a culvert and a driveway in order to drive in, because come spring that's probably has a lot more water and is a lot muddier.